Good morning, students. Today we will discuss about the chapter dual nature of radiation and matter. From this chapter you are getting total 5 to 6 marks in the annual examination. The name of the chapter is dual nature of radiation. The light will show mainly two behavior. One is wave behavior and another one is particle behavior. From the phenomena like interference, diffraction and polarization, we conclude that the light will show wave behavior. In this chapter, we are mainly learning about particle nature of the light. Starting of the chapter, we will learn about electron emission. You consider one metal surface. Inside the metal, there are free electrons are moving. Electrons are freely moving inside the metal surface, and there are some positive ions are present. These positive ions are called protons and they are positively charged, and the free moving particles are called electrons and they are negatively charged. Here electrons free means they are able to move in the inside the metal only. The electrons are not moving outside the metal, because there is some force of attraction is present in between negatively charged electron and positively charged proton. When we are applying some amount of energy from the outside to the metal surface, the electrons inside the metal surface will absorb the energy and they are coming out of the metal surface. This phenomena is known as electron emission. Therefore, electron emission means it is the process of emission of electrons from the metal surface by applying the energy. Therefore, by giving the energy, the electron will absorb the energy and they are coming out. This is known as electron emission. In the electron emission, we are mainly classified into 4 types of the electron emission. It is depending upon in which form you are giving the energy. The first type of electron emission is called thermionic emission, and second type of electron emission is called feed emission, and the third type of electron emission is called photoelectric emission, and the fourth type of electron emission is called secondary emission. Let's study about it by one. Now, the first type of electron emission is called thermionic emission. You again consider metal surface. This metal surface is containing free electrons inside the metal surface. Now you apply some heat energy. You apply some heat energy to the metal surface. Inside the metal surface, the electron will absorb the heat energy and they are coming out. This process is known as thermionic emission. By using the heat energy, the electrons will be coming out of the metal surface. This is known as electron emission. Here, the electrons are called thermoelectrons because these electrons are coming out because of the heat energy. Now, how we define the thermionic emission? Thermionic emission is the process of emission of electrons from the metal surface by giving the heat energy. The thermionic emission is mainly depends upon nature of the substance. Means which metal we are using. For example, if you consider copper metal and iron metal, the electron emission will be different. The thermionic emission will be different. And the second one is, it is depends upon the temperature or heat energy applied. If we are giving large amount of heat energy to the metal surface, then it will absorb the large amount of heat and they are coming in the more number. Therefore, thermionic emission will be more. If we are applying less amount of heat energy to the metal surface, then electron will absorb small heat energy and they are coming in the less number. Therefore, thermionic emission is mainly depends upon heat energy applied or temperature of the material. Now, second type of electron emission is field emission. You again consider the metal surface which is containing the free electrons. Now you apply some strong electric field. You apply some strong electric field up to 10 to the power 8 volt per meter. Then the electrons inside the metal surface will absorb the electric field and they are coming. Therefore, by using the electric field, we are removing the electrons from the metal surface. This phenomena is known as a field emission. Here field means electric field. Therefore, how you define the field emission? It is the process of emission of free electrons from the metal surface by applying the electric field. The field emission is mainly depends upon, the first one is the nature of the substance, that is which type of metal you are taking. The second one is strength of the electric field. If you are applying the strong electric field to the metal surface, then large number of electron will absorb the electric field, therefore field emission will be more, that is more electrons will be coming out. If you are applying small electric field to the metal surface, then small number of electron will be absorbing and field emission will be small. Therefore, from this what we conclude is field emission is directly proportional to the strength of the electric field. Therefore, we must apply large electric field to get the more field emission. Now, the third type of electron emission is called photoelectric emission. This is very important because in this chapter we are mainly learning about the photoelectric effect. Therefore, this is very important. You again consider one metal surface. This is containing free electrons. From the name, we conclude that photo means light energy. When light is falling on the certain materials or certain metals, the electrons inside the metal surface will absorb the light energy and they are coming out of the surface. This is known as photoelectric emission. Therefore, from this what we conclude, when light is falling on the certain materials, inside the metals will absorb the light energy and they are coming out. This is known as photoelectric emission. Therefore, it is the process of emission of electrons from the metal surface when radiation of suitable frequency of light is falling on the metal surface. The electrons which are coming out in this process are called photoelectrons. These are called photoelectrons because these are coming out because of the photo, that is light energy. The photoelectric emission is mainly depends upon nature of the substance, that is which metal we are considering. The second one is intensity of the light. Intensity of the light means brightness of the light. For example, if you consider 60 watt bulb and 100 watt bulb, in this case 100 watt bulb will be having more intensity, means it will having more brightness. Therefore, if we are using large amount of or big amount of intensity of light, then photoelectric emission will be more, that is more electrons will be coming out. If we are using very less bright light, that is less intensity light, then electrons will be coming less. Therefore, photoelectric emission is mainly depending upon intensity of light using and frequency of light also. Here frequency is also playing very important role. In next classes we will see what is the role of the frequency. Now, the last type of electron emission is called secondary emission. Now you again consider the metal surface in which free electrons are moving inside the metal surface. Now you incident the fast moving electrons or the electrons which is having high kinetic energy. Then when it is incidenting on the metal surface, inside the metal surface will absorb the energy of the incidenting electron, and after absorbing the energy, inside the metal surface, the electrons will be coming out. This process is known as secondary emission. The electrons which are incidenting to the metal surface are called primary electrons because they are insulating. The electrons which are coming out of the metal surface are called secondary electrons because these electrons are coming out after absorption. Therefore, these are known as primary electrons and these are known as secondary electrons. Therefore, how we define secondary emission? Secondary emission is the process of emission of free electrons from the metal surface by applying the high energy electrons. That is, the electron must be having high kinetic energy. Then only the secondary emission will be taking place and electrons will be coming. The secondary emission is mainly depends upon nature of the substance. That is, which metal we are considering. Depending upon the nature of the metal, the secondary emission is changed, and it is mainly depending upon number of primary electrons that are incidenting to the metal surface. If large number of primary electrons are incidenting on the metal surface, then secondary emission will be more. That is, more electrons will be coming out after absorption. If we are incidenting small number of primary electrons to the metal surface, then secondary emission will be less. That is, less number of electrons will be coming out of the metal surface. Therefore, the secondary emission is mainly dependent upon how much number of primary electrons are incidenting on the metal surface. Therefore, these are the some different types of the electron emission. In next class, we will see about the photoelectric